Hello everyone, and in this video I'm going to show you how I lift and sculpt my face like this with the help of makeup. First, on my freshly cleansed skin, I'm going to apply this Peptide Toner. It effectively smooths the texture of my mature skin, provides deep nourishment and care, and also serves as an excellent primer for my hydrating moisturizer. I only use a very small amount from the jar. I always scoop it out with a clean cotton swab, then I carefully spread the cream evenly across my face and wait just a little while until it is completely absorbed. Then I apply my absolute favorite foundation fluid from Lancôme, and right now it's the most perfect one for my mature skin. I haven't found anything better than this one to date. It goes on really smoothly, whether you're using a sponge or just your fingers. Next, I'll be drawing an Indian mask on my face. I use dark contouring and concealers. Everything that I need to minimize or even out, I conceal with contouring. And for areas that require brightening and lifting, I naturally apply concealer to illuminate them. My face is mature with quite a bit of texture, so wherever I have any hollows, I make sure to brighten those areas. And instead of using blush in this particular video, I'm actually applying lipstick. After I've finished applying all the makeup to my face, I then blend it all out with a sponge. I use two of them, a dark one for the darker shades and a light one for the lighter ones. So I darkened where it was necessary and lightened where it was needed. And then I move on to the process of tinting my eyebrows. My pencil is quite firm and I use it to draw individual hairs just like this. And after that, I comb through them with a brush to ensure they are well blended. And I'm just going to clean up the outer edges with a cotton swab. And this is how fresh and clean my prepared area looks right now. After this, I'm going to tightline the upper lash line with a soft pencil. I'll run a cotton swab along the waterline to make sure no marks are left on my lower eyelid. And after all of that, I'll be drawing the eyeliner wings. I'll be drawing them with this very thin flat brush and gel. I am carefully drawing in the inner corners of my eyes to visually elongate my round eyes. Then I clean up with a cotton swab and lightly dust my eyelids with powder so that my new eyeshadows will apply perfectly and blend out smoothly because I completely forgot to put on primer. But as you can clearly see, this is not a major problem. Already during the application process you can come up with something quite interesting. And now the shade has applied perfectly and it blends out so beautifully. I'm just blending it slightly along the guide towards the temples on both sides, of course. And on the central part of the eyelid, I'm going to apply pink highlighter. Then akan nasanta motakuma samata siya. Clean up the top with a beige shade. On the lower lid, I add a little shadow so my eyes don't look bare, and I put on mascara. Here's how it turned out. I outline my lips and add gloss. Well, I'm a powder lover. I powder absolutely everything, though in this particular case I didn't really need to. And then it occurred to me that I would need to add something white. Of course it's concealer, and then I blend it all up towards my temples. Well, now visually, everything has really tightened up for me. Next, I'm going to start styling my hair, and I'll be using a flat iron for that. But before I do that, I completely forgot to apply the setting spray, this particular one. My styling goal is to create light, effortless waves and root volume at the top of my head in the crown area. First, I create volume using a flat iron and then I proceed to curl the hair. I fix the final result with the sugar spray. It makes the hair feel much stiffer. Sugar spray doesn't make your hair sticky, unlike salt spray, and allows you to comb through it easily throughout the day. However, it's generally advised to apply it to damp hair for the best results. I specifically apply it to the root area. For this look, I decided to gather my hair with bobby pins into a high, elegant updo. I twisted it up like this from both sides. The sugar spray keeps my hair from unraveling and helps it hold its shape. I secured it, as I mentioned earlier, with bobby pins. This is the result I ended up with. Thank you for being with me. Make sure to subscribe, and for now, bye bye.